What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you with your Wednesday sports report. And we're talking LSU Lady Tiger Angel Reese. She made a big announcement on Wednesday. She is leaving LSU and taking her talents to the WNBA. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment. Through a article in Vogue magazine on Wednesday, that she is going to pass up her final year eligibility and enter into the 2024 WNBA draft. She would say, and I quote, I've done everything I wanted in college. I've won a national championship. I've gotten SEC Player of the Year. I've been an All-American. And my ultimate goal is to be a pro and to be one of the greatest basketball players to play ever. I feel like I'm ready. Again, that's the quote Angel Reese gave to Vogue magazine. Now, she is one of the highest NIL earners when we talk about the women's athletes in the college basketball game. Matter of fact, according to On3 Sports, her valuation as far as her earnings is $1.8 million, which ranked her as the 8th most valuable collegiate athlete and second among women's basketball players. She has deals with plenty of leading brands, which, according to the report, she will be able to keep most of those. Some of those brands including Beats by Dre, Tampax, Reebok, Airbnb, Amazon, PlayStation, and Raising Cane's. Again, that could stay with her in the pros. Now, again, she may be, a lot of people don't know, she's probably going to take a little bit of a pay cut. Not really, because she still has those deals, but the annual average salary for WNBA rookie players is roughly $75,000 per year in their first year of their contracts. So again, she's already making more money now than she will in her first rookie deal. But again, you combine all that together with what she's already probably making, she's looking at probably making $2 million in her first year in the WNBA. So again, LSU Angel Reese has decided to take her talents, leave Baton Rouge, and head to the WNBA. The women's WNBA draft, by the way, is April the 15th, and Iowa's Caitlin Clark is expected to be the number 1 pick by the Indiana Fever, and I'm quite sure Angel Reese will probably be number 2. And again, now we this is set up for these two ladies, and I mentioned this in the live I did, that these two are going to be connected together for their career, like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson were. I mean, you just think about it. These two ladies, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they took the women's basketball height, the level, to a whole nother level, starting in their national championship matchup last year. Obviously, LSU lost to Iowa a couple of nights ago, and by the way, that women's game is now the most watched women's game in history. I think they had almost 13 million viewers. But these two young ladies, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, their future, they're going to be connected at the hip as far as their careers, to see where and who and which one will take it to the next level. And I think they both will be successful. They both different type of athletes, different type of personalities, obviously. And we also know, and people can hide your head in the sand, different race too. A lot of times that does come into play. And you know, I want to say this as well. You know, Angel Reese, during her post-game presser after LSU lost to Iowa, and where Reese had 17 points, 20 rebounds, she was talking about some of the hardships that she's had to deal with, some of the issues that some of the meanness that she's had to deal with, like death threats and all this kind of stuff that she was getting from people, because maybe she brought it on herself. And I've read a lot of comments. Some people doesn't feel sorry for her. They say you can't play the victim after you've been doing some of your antics. And you know, I believe two things can be right at the same time. I do believe that when you talk that talk and walk that walk, you do have to accept what comes with that. I agree with that. But I also can see on the other side that she's a 19, 20-year-old young lady that doesn't deserve to get a lot of this, doesn't deserve all these racist comments that we see on social media or people sending in her inbox. Again, I get it. When you walk the walk, you got to talk the talk, and when you don't deliver, you got to accept what comes with that. But I also believe that she shouldn't have to be subjected to racist comments, death threats, and all that because of a basketball game and because of the way her swag, the way she plays the game. I mean, it is what it is. So, I think she's gonna be all right. And some people don't think that her post game presser was. They say all that crying and stuff wasn't it wasn't the time to do all that. Man, who are we to say what's going on in this young lady's mind? You know, who are we to say? Who are we to be throwing darts at her? But again, I believe two things can be right at the same time. I believe that when you talk the talk and walk the walk, and you don't stand and you don't deliver, you got to accept what comes with that. But on the flip side, I also believe that just because that happens don't mean that she should be subjected to, or any athlete, especially college athletes, any athlete should be subjected to racist comments and death threats and all that stuff. So again, the pressure is on for Angel Reese. Pressure is on for Caitlin Clark. And again, I want to see both these young ladies do their thing at the next level. I'd like to know your thoughts on Angel Reese heading to the WNBA, and thoughts on what you think her career is going to look like. Make sure you leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click that notification bell as well to be alerted when new content is headed your way, and make sure you click that follow button. I am Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.